Namaste, my dear friends. In this series of 5 videos, we are exploring the dangers and challenges of practicing yoga. Very often, I have seen one of the great challenges of yoga practitioners is isolation. Many people come to me when they practice yoga, either individually or in group classes, and they start to feel isolated because they start feeling that they are in a spiritual path, but not necessarily their partners. Many times they even have great changes and significant changes in their lifestyles that isolate them from their families and friends. And this is very common because many times in the modern era, yoga studios become also a bit fanatic about what kind of food people should eat, what kind of clothes people should wear, what kind of oils people should apply. And so all these big changes start to happen, which may seem very strange for a non-yogic practitioner. For example, if people are living in Europe or in America or Canada or some other westernized country where the culture is not about having vegetarian food, if the yoga practitioner starts to insist that they would like to have vegetarian food or in fact even vegan food, and then they start to put a big list of oh, I don't want to eat this, I don't want to eat this because my teacher told this and teacher told that, it becomes a very big challenge for the family and there is a kind of isolation. If people start to wear only certain kind of clothes, wear certain kind of oils instead of what the others are wearing, like normal perfume, this also makes it a bit of a conflict between partners, between family members and brothers and sisters, and very soon people start to feel a bit isolated. And this is very common, I have seen, in different parts of the world. It's not a unique problem to one country only. And this is a very, very big challenge. And that's why many families that I've talked to are very anti-yoga because they think that yoga has made their family member who practice yoga antisocial. And I think this is something that we have to understand, that yoga is not antisocial at all. Yoga is in fact teaching us tolerance. Yoga is in fact teaching us non-judgmentalism. And it's very important responsibility of the teachers, especially of yoga studios that are insisting on these kind of approaches, to educate their practitioners about these possible areas of conflict and how to deal with this with their family members. We need to counsel our students on how to gently inform the family members that there could be changes in lifestyle, that there could be changes in diet, etc. But this doesn't mean that there is a change of feelings of affection or of love for the family members and things like that. All these are important topics that we just have to discuss with our students so that they can become empowered to discuss these with their family members. Because if we don't do that, unfortunately we will isolate the family members from their families, and this is not really the purpose of yoga. Yoga is about a social harmony, and even though we have differences, we must know how to live with these differences with others who don't share the same values. So that is why it's an important responsibility, my friends, that we as yoga teachers talk about this possibility of spiritual isolation, and we need to discuss this with not only our students, but if possible, also have some free evenings where the practitioners in our schools can bring their family members and we can talk about these issues openly. This would make it a spiritual inclusion rather than a spiritual isolation. Namaste, my dear friends.